Question 2, once again, it's on your paper. We commend the people that are working to bring jobs to Reading. Reading needs family-sustaining jobs. What would you do to create family-sustaining jobs?
Allow me to share with you what we currently have done and what we will continue to do moving forward. When we talk about sustainable jobs, when I served on City Council, any major development that was going to occur within the city that was going to give tax credits or tax benefits, when I become the next mayor of the city, one of the things that I will do is give guarantees and assurances that if we give tax credits to any company that's coming into the city, to give us a guarantee that they will create jobs for city residents. We will definitely impose this, not just through word, but in black and white. It's one of the things that we have lacked. Yes, we talk about great economic development, but let's really look at what this economic development has done for city residents and city jobs. When we start to quantify that, we possibly can't. When we look at the new sovereign bank building, how many jobs were created for minorities? How many jobs were created for minority procurement in the city? We cannot quantify that. When I served on City Council, we passed the minority procurement legislation to talk about and implementing this process. So when I become mayor, we're definitely going to enforce this, and we're not going to let it collect us as it is now. Thank you.
In the city, as we said earlier, we've lost probably 10,000 good jobs over the last 5-6 years, whether it's Gear, Dana Corporation, or Carpenter Technology. And it's a very competitive environment out there. But over the last 3.5 years and what's coming up in the next year and a half, we've got $150 million worth of investment in the city. And we've also been bringing in about 1,000 new jobs into the downtown area. We're working with a company out of Canada called Sunridge Foods, who's going to soon start construction up in the Buttonwood Gateway. The other Carpenter Technology is going to add 100 new jobs. When Sovereign did build the Sovereign Plaza, they moved about 570 people, and many of whom came in from outside of Wyomissing. One of the things that the mayor has to do, and he's the first one to talk to people who come into the city interested in economic development. With my background in engineering as well as in management, I sit down and I talk to the people on a one-on-one basis, the CEOs, the CFOs, and I say, this is a great place to come and relocate. Not only do I try to help bring jobs into the city, I'm also working to bring jobs into the county, because I know that whatever jobs we bring in a county, I'll get 25% for city residents. I want good paying jobs. I think we can start out with jobs sometimes that don't pay as much as we'd like, and we need to move it up, and we should talk about education, especially in the technology center where we're at right now. So.
I believe that in this issue here, we should work with the state agencies to see who's unemployed, see what skills are available in this city. And for those skilled workers that are unemployed and those looking for work, get a list together, see what jobs that we can handle, and go out to the market and bring the industry in that we have the qualified workers. We have a lot of qualified workers yet in our city from Dan, and they cannot find jobs in the city for Dan, for welders such as that. We got to bring jobs such as that into our city. We have a lot of qualified workers in the Spanish community that are good workers. However, we have to bring those companies into our city, work with the state agencies, and make sure these jobs put out for our employees in the city. This can be done with a cooperative effort. And I'm with Angel. He said something I was going to say earlier, but we have to make sure the job gets done. We have to make sure our city employees, city workers, our residents have gainful jobs in the city of Reading. There's plenty of opportunity here. We lost enough. Let's bring the jobs back. Thank you.
I'm learning. I got to speak real fast. So here we go. Can't worry about corporate jobs because those are corporate decisions, and many times people lose jobs for God knows what reason. We can't sweat over that. But what we can do is we can create and support the family-sustaining jobs that are already in our community. Look at all the grocery stores that we have. Look at the real estate investment and the brokers who are coming in town and making investments in this community. And this is what I was alluding to before. Instead of getting in a war with corner store owners as to what's in their windows and you can't see in their windows and this kind of stuff, and creating legislation fighting those issues, rather than to try to go to war on code issues, we need to bring the store owners, bring the real estate investors and the brokers together and help us help them make this community better. Reading is going to rise and fall on what happens in our neighborhoods and what happens with our small businesses. These are the people that had made an investment to stay in the city when everybody else was running away. And these are the folks that are going to make this city viable. And we've got to be able to support them in their efforts. Thank you.